So I wasn't expecting this tonight. All right, it's been a while since I've done one of these because my camera, well, my lens has been broken. And today I'm testing out a new camera lens combination by going to Otmoor, RSPB Otmoor. Now, the weird thing about today's birding session is it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time I get there, it's gonna be about 5. Now, the weather forecast, and you know what I think about weather forecasts, says that the rain's gonna stop, the wind's gonna drop, and the sun is going to appear from behind the clouds. So I'm taking a bit of a leap of faith, because if I get there and it's like this, then I probably will not venture out of the car. So let's hope the weather forecasters are correct. Let's hope it's sunny, and let's hope for some birds. Come on. I don't believe this. Look at this.
A moment ago there was a single cloud in the sky, just one. Just literally one little cloud over the sun.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good, good.
Well, firstly, credit where credit's due. The weather forecasters seem to have gotten it right. I mean, I drove through rain, but look at this. I just wouldn't have believed you. I don't normally believe weather forecasters. Also, can you believe this? I mean, you never know who you're going to find in car parks, hanging out in car parks these days, do you?
That's right.
So, what we have to remember here is that it is still the end of the quite seriously quiet time of year for birds. Just watching cattle egrets. I don't think I've ever seen cattle egrets this close, actually. I've only seen them a few times before. Farlington Marshes and Pulborough Brooks are two of the spots I've seen them, but I've not seen this many, and I've not seen them this close.
And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
I was just looking at there's a road here, look on the edge of the pool here.
Yeah?
Yep, see it? Just walking along the edge.
No, what?
Road here, just disappearing.
A road here?
Yeah.
I thought you said there's a road here.
There's a road
And
here.
I was looking at what's on the road. I can't even see the road. This stretch here, this whole pathway here, is alive through the summer with sedge warblers, reed warblers,
Yeah.
reed buntings,
Yeah, yeah.
black
So there's
caps.
resident birds here as well, like the reed buntings that should be singing. I mean, the males still sing into this time of year, but it is silent. I do think everything's advanced this year. I think the really dry summer, a lot of birds have just started to head back.
Oh, what's that out there? That isn't a pigeon.
That looks like a carrying crow.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, but it's
Annoying, isn't it?
putative.
So what are you hoping then? Why have you come here?
Dirt, mud, shallow water. That's what I'm looking for.
Why?
Because I think if we've had a stormy, windy day, there'll be things feeding on the mud. Maybe little ring plover,
Oh,
snipe,
oh,
redshank. So you never know. Glossy ibis feeding in the shallows.
glossy ibis.
Yeah, glossy ibis, I reckon.
Okay, well,
Come here.
not only is it very, very quiet, but it's also windy, and that's not going to help at all because the birds don't like the wind for a start. I mean, what is it now? It's 6 o'clock now. The birds aren't going to like the wind, but also makes it really difficult to spot birds because not only are they not coming up to the top, see, look at that. But of course you can't see the twitches. Can't see the twitches in the reeds because it's just, they're all over the place.
This is nearly birding.
Yeah, this is nearly birding, yeah.
Nearly birding.
Nearly birding with the early birder.
That's right, that's right.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
just across the water here, right the way over the other side of this lake, pond, big pond, is a glossy ibis. And look at that sunshine. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. Beautiful sunshine. And so the sun is lighting up glossy ibis, making it more glossy. Oh, what's that? What are they flying up? Corn buntings? It's lovely seeing these house martins fly around, isn't it? In this sunlight, the blue sky. Canada geese flying across. Oh, I wish I had that on camera. Look at that, it's beautiful. Majestic even. That's the mallards just waving by to the goose. Oh, there's a couple. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Mallards flying across the sun. The camera's over here, I won't get that. But just where those mallards are quacking, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cattle egret. Yeah, we don't know really where the cattle egrets come from because they do live here, but other cattle egrets may well join them from the continent. What have you found?
A dab chick out the water, sitting in the mud.
What?
Sitting on the mud. Look at that. Look at that.
In here?
Yeah, that's a dab chick, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a dab chick sat on the mud. Sat on the mud.
So you might have heard John there say, oh, there's a dab chick out on the mud. And he'd be right, there is a dab chick out on the mud. Oh, it's just moving. Oh, it's flapping its wings. Oh, look at that. It's actually a young dab chick. You can tell by the markings. But you might wonder what a dab chick is, because you might not have heard the phrase dab chick before. A dab chick is a little grebe. And it's actually quite unusual to see little grebes out of the water preening on the mud like that, isn't it? Why do you call them dab chicks and not little grebes?
I like the name. I like the old country names.
That's
dab chick.
That's
it's
the
a
old
dab chick. Yeah. No, I like the old country names, and little grebe sounds very formal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, little grebe. And we start quoting the Latin name next, you know, if we knew it.
Dabicus chiccus.
Minutus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a little ringed plover out here. A little ringed plover. Different to the ringed plover, because the little ringed plover has got a yellow eye ring around its eye. So that's how you can tell the difference. Now, if you haven't got binoculars, telescope or a long lens, then it is quite difficult to tell a ringed plover from a little ringed plover. But take my word for it, this is a little ringed plover. Lots and lots of chiff-chaffs calling. Not the that classic springtime chiff-chaff singing, but calling, contact calling, like that. Stop now, you can hear a wood pigeon. It's typical, isn't it? They have been going non-stop for ages. Come on, chiff-chaffs, where are you? And even though a lot of our migratory birds are now heading back to Africa and the continent and Europe, and that's one of the reasons it's so quiet today, there are still a few around, of course. Not all birds have migrated back yet, although chiff-chaffs, although being a migratory bird, are also resident here in the UK. So we do have quite a large number now, just because of the climate change and the warming up here over the winter, warmer winters. And a lot of birds that you'd only see on migration do now stay throughout the winter, and chiff-chaffs are one of them. House martin again. Oh, and a red kite just flying across look at that. Oh, I see red kites quite a lot, but there's just something about seeing one alone flying over the hunting grounds of a marsh harrier. Didn't put a marsh harrier up though. Haven't seen any marsh harriers. Haven't seen any marsh harriers, have we?
No, not one.
What do you think that is?
Don't know.
I'm looking at you for the answers here.
Don't know. Well, we haven't seen any. You'd think with the nice weather they'd be up and about. They're definitely still here.
Yeah. You think the young ones might be up?
The dabchick's in the water now.
Is it?
You should have seen it trying to get to the water.
Oh, really?
I've never seen anything so ungainly.
Oh.
Beautiful in the water. Absolutely perfect, streamlined. Out of the water.
What's that next to the dabchick? Oh, is it like a bit of fluff on the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of fluff.
Well, the things are all molting. So there's lots of feathers about.
Of course, yeah.
And what's interesting is that I saw at Tring yesterday an adult great crested grebe feed a feather to the baby.
Really?
Yeah, and they feed feathers to the youngsters. They were quite small, but they feed them to aid their digestion.
Really?
And also to clear out sort of like gut parasites and stuff like that. So they actually feed the babies feathers.
I've never heard of that. Is that a bit like bearded tips eating grit and stuff? Is that the same sort of thing?
It's a similar sort of thing. I mean, it aids the digestion. So
Yeah.
a lot of seed-eating birds take grit and they grind stuff in their crop, the seeds and things. But that's why they're attracted to those little trays of grit.
See, sometimes I feel like I need a bit of roughage.
Yeah.
It's a similar thing.
Yeah.
Have a bit of dry Weetabix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, another cattle egret flying in. And chiff-chaffs, there's two chiff-chaffs calling to each other. Chiff-chaff, call. Oh, it's behind here now.
You and I, forever ago. And you used to drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever ago.
Well, as you can see, the sun is now going down. Just behind, it's a beautiful, beautiful view across the water. And we've got starlings flying in from all different directions. It feels like winter, but unbelievably, at the start of August, we're getting starlings grouped together like a murmuration. Well, it is like a mini murmuration of the starlings, probably the younger starlings for sure, but boosting up the numbers. Whereas later in the year, of course, in the winter, we'll have all of the other migratory starlings come in. So I've never seen the murmuration, or a mini murmuration. Let's call it a mini murmuration. I've never seen that this early in the year before. It's a wood pigeon just telling me to pipe down. Sorry, wants to go to sleep. But I've never seen, that's okay, I've never seen this early. So I wasn't expecting this tonight. I've had 3 marsh harrier now, 2 young I think, 1 in molt, quarter I guess, the wetlands at the other side of the water, and one of them has just landed on a bush. I say just landed, it's been there about 15 minutes and I've had my camera on it the entire time in case it flies off. So I'm gonna I'm just going to wait and see if it flies off. But the amazing thing is, cattle egrets and geese and mallard and starlings are flying past the marsh harrier, and it's not bothered at all. But marsh harriers, oh man, every time I think about the fact that they were extinct in the UK at one point, and it wasn't until the late 70s, 80s, where they started breeding again, and now we have like 500 pairs, roughly, of marsh harriers in the UK, and this is a spot where if you don't see a marsh harrier, you'd be pretty unlucky. I love seeing them here.
This town's so quiet this time of year, with the road ahead's coming back again, coming back to me. I remember the long drives, the late nights in your car. I remember it all. Windows down, empty streets, you were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever ago. And you used to drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever, forever, forever ago. I fell hard, I fell fast.
The sun has now gone down. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. The sky is turning pink, and I just watched the starlings go down into the reed bed in the middle of the water. What a sight.
Windows down, empty streets, you were all I used to know. You and I, forever, forever ago. And you used to drive me home. Now I drive alone. You and I, forever, forever, forever ago.
This evening, I've seen marsh harriers, glossy ibis, little ring plover, cattle egrets, snipe, starlings murmurating. But actually, one of the most beautiful, in fact, I think the most beautiful sight I've seen all night is a common tern hovering as it looks for fish in the water, and then diving and hovering and going up, a little bit like a kestrel looking for a vole. And it's doing it right now. What a sight. The other bird that I've seen an unbelievable amount of tonight is a yellow wagtail. We've had them fly all around. You can hear them cheeping in the cheep, like beep. Anyway, make yellow wagtail noises in the air. We reckon we've had upwards of about 40, 50 yellow wagtails, and 3 have just landed, just down here on the mud where the little ring plover was earlier. Yellow wagtails. What a contrast. I mean, other than the wind, it's pretty much as quiet as it was earlier. Look at that sunset over there. Oh. Absolutely glorious evening, and considering when I left the house this afternoon, it was windy and raining. It's been raining most of the day. So, thank you, weather forecasters.
And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
And so I came out hoping for maybe families of reed warblers that might still been here, maybe the old blackcap, bullfinches. But I didn't see any of them. But what I did see was just, I've not had a day like this for a long time, where you go out to see a group of birds, don't see any of them, but you see a completely different group of birds because you end up somewhere where you don't expect to be, like that first hide. I mean, I've seen hobbies and marsh harriers there before, and I've seen a bittern there actually, and I've seen a cuckoo fly past it. But getting the glossy ibis and the little ring plover, those common terns, the cattle egret, the yellow wagtails, just classic birding, just classic, just always got to be on your toes. You see how dark it is now? As is so often the way, that wasn't the end. As we were walking back to the car, we had a barn owl fly across the field in the distance, went down, caught something and fly off. So unbelievable to bump into John. So that's always a treat. Also, there was a dude in the hide, and we got chatting. Now he was counting with a clicker, proper clicker. He was counting the yellow wagtails. Do you remember I said we think we've probably had about 40-50 yellow wagtails? Nowhere near. The guy clicked, in the duration he was there, which was after we came and we saw some go over, he clicked 378 yellow wagtails. No duplicates. In fact, he omitted the birds he thought could be duplicates. So that was 378, being cautious. Unbelievable. So, what a night at Otmoor, RSPB Otmoor. If you've never been, get down here. So don't forget, please do subscribe. Please give this video a like and let me know if you've been to Otmoor. Let me know if you've ever seen a glossy ibis or any of the stuff I've seen tonight. I just love chatting about birds with you in the comments. So I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you Otmoor another time. Starving. Oh, there's just one last thing. You might have noticed I was wearing this. Don't know if you can see this. This is official Rock and Roll Birder merch. This one is the Tweet, Love and Understanding tee. Little nod to Elvis Costello there. What's so funny about peace, love and understanding? Actually, Nick Lowe wrote it, I think, originally. But anyway, Elvis Costello sang it. And you can buy that on my website. Just had a tawny owl. Female tawny owl. So it's doing a tweet, tweet. I can't do a female tawny owl. No, that's a chiff chaff. Anyway, a female tawny owl in there somewhere. Amazing. So you can buy my t-shirts and my hoodies and mugs and various other rock and roll birder merch on my website, rockandrollbirder.com. So adorn yourself with the rock and roll birder if you so wish. But let's talk about birds. I'll see you in the comments, and I'm off home because I'm starving. I think I'm going to sneeze. Sunak. Oh. Sorry about that. Don't know why I said Rishi Sunak.